and what a great day to sew something wonderful. I'm Kia with Kia Bee, and today this has come in the mail and I'm so excited to open it. This is the Sew Sampler box. It's a subscription quilting box that we get every month from Fat Quarter Shop. So why don't you come in a little closer? I can't wait to open it. We love getting this box every month, and it comes with supplies that I wouldn't think to buy for myself, or I would think, oh, that's just a luxury I can do without or whatever. The great thing I like about this box is it's $24.95 a month plus shipping, and it gives you all those things you never knew that you needed in your sewing studio. So a lot of tools that we use in our videos, a lot of tools that I just use in my everyday sewing come from these subscription boxes. Now, like I always say every month, Fat Quarter Shop does not sponsor us. I don't have an affiliate link or anything like that. We just like to personally subscribe to this box and share with you what's in it. And so that way you can kind of see these as well. So without further ado, let's get this box opened. This is so exciting. I love these little boxes. I love the print on the inside. I think I asked last month when we got our box, like, what do you guys do with the actual boxes? Because, I mean, I open them, I empty them, I put things away where they go in my sewing studio, and then what do you do with the boxes? And we got some really awesome feedback. Some ladies use them, hang them on their wall and use them as shelves, which is a great idea. A lot of feedback was that you use them for projects. So as you're collecting fabric for certain projects, you throw them in these boxes, and then that's a single project. I know that, you know, the boxes are a little bit small for that, so you could rubber band 2 or 3 together. I saw someone comment on that. So I just thought we had some phenomenal ideas. We actually took one here in our sewing studio. We have a vision board for just where we'd like to be, where we'd like to go, and what things we'd like to sew, and what quilting retreats we would like to attend or host, or anything like that. And so we hung a Sew Sampler box as a shelf on that vision board, and I loved that idea. I thought that was phenomenal. So let's get this open. So this month's box is called Farmer's Market. And this is our September box. And this is actually new. They've never done this before, but this was kind of like inside the box, sticking straight up. So on the back, it is an advertisement for the new book, the Cake Mix Quilt Book. I want to say recipe because it's cake. And so it says pick up your copy today. It's 16 quilt patterns featuring the Cake Mix recipe pads. So if you've ever been on Fat Quarter Shop's YouTube or on their website, they have these recipe pads that allow you to take a layer cake and make them into different quilts. It's really interesting. So like I said, this is September's box, and it is called Farmer's Market. So this is just a card that kind of shows you everything that is in the box. So that's pretty exciting. The other things that come in this box are, let's see, Matchbox quilt kits, collectible and just plain fun, collect all 9. So this is just a little advertisement for the Matchbox quilt kits, which are great. I actually saw an Instagram post of this earlier this week, and kind of made me interested in it. And then there is a Christmas fabric sale, which is nice. We always get a sticker. I think I say this every month, but I'm a planner girl, so these help me to mark my calendar or my planner for when we should expect our Sew Sampler boxes. And then next we have our basket block. So we've been doing a basket Sew Sampler out of the Sew Sampler boxes. Lori Holt with Riley Blake has designed this beautiful quilt that we get 1 block every month. And so this is the card for that. Okay, now we get into even better things. This is a charm pack called Moda the Good Life by Bonnie and Camille. This is absolutely adorable. I think I always try to do a flip through, and I'm not very good at it. So this is very Bonnie and Camille colors. Very Bonnie and Camille colors. You've got the navies and the pinks, and now I have fabric fiber flowing everywhere. The navies, the pinks, the reds, the like little teals and white and green, and it's just so, so pretty. The next thing we have is this. Oh, I have not my husband works at Best Buy. That's his normal job. And we have seen so many little gadgets and things like that. And this is for the back of your phone, you know, to kind of hold onto it. And it says Quilt Fat Quarter Shop. So that's really very cute to put on the back of your phone or a phone case. Oh, we get this little tin in here from Moda. You can see that, and it's got a clear top. You can put some really cute little things in there. And then inside, we actually get a Matchbox quilt kit. That's pretty exciting to me. This is number 1 in a series of 9 mini quilts. This contains the fabric for a quilt top, a backing, a binding, embroidery floss, batting, and instructions. And the finished quilt is 6x6. So when we pop this open, yes, look how cute. It really is just like a little Matchbox. That is adorable. So let me see. Yes, and so there's the fabric for it, and we've got our batting, everything. That's really an embroidery floss. That's absolutely so cute. So I love that. And then, of course, we have our pattern. Now, what I've been noticing with this year's Sew Sampler box, we were able to get last year's as well. I've gotten every single Sew Sampler box but the very first one. We did not get the very first one. And so what I've noticed with these new year of boxes is that they are actually doing patterns that are Sew Sampler exclusive. So unless you subscribe to the Sew Sampler box, these are not patterns that you would have in your stash. So this one is called Freshly Picked. It is, looks like a table runner, a finished size of 22.5 by 54.5. And you use the Moda, the Good Life fabric with it. And then it gives you some extra fabric that you'll need as well. So that looks like it would be very, very cute. So what I typically do is I kind of stash my patterns on a shelf where all of my patterns go. And let me know in the comments down below if you guys kind of want to see our sewing studio and how I've got it set up that works personally for me. Let me know in the comments down below and we'll be happy to do that. I think we finally have settled into our new studio. We're getting things really what is working best for us. So what I do is I file this on a shelf and I kind of take a picture with my phone of the fabric that exactly goes with this. It does say it. The nice thing about these patterns is that it does say it this time. And then we have a quilt shop just down the hill from my grandfather's house that I am not even lying to you when I say they sell designer fabric for $5 a yard. I have bought so many Riley Blake prints. I have bought, I mean, so many designer prints there. I've not found anything Moda, but I have found Riley Blake. And I mean, Riley Blake's the only one that's coming to my head right now. But I have found so many fabrics and they're all $5 a yard. So what I do, he lives about 2 hours away from us. So what I do is I stash these. Then as I know that I'm going to his house with my kids or whatever, we're going for the weekend, I take my whole stack of patterns. I look like the crazy lady because I've got my 31 huge big bag with all my stacks of patterns and all of my pre-cuts, and I go in there and we just shop. And so that's what we're getting ready to do. We are getting ready to start filming a series where week by week, we'll just kind of start sewing through some of our Sew Sampler box patterns. Now, I need to remind you that I never give away any of the measurements on the patterns. There is a reason that these are Sew Sampler exclusive, and I really want to respect that. I want to respect Fat Quarter Shop, and I'd really ultimately like to respect the designer of the patterns. And so I just show you honestly how I sew through that. Sometimes I'm a very visual person, and so I was watching YouTube quilting videos before I even started thinking about YouTube and making quilting videos. And so I'm just a very visual learner, and so I think just kind of having that sewing time together kind of helps you see and understand how the pieces come together. What's nice is Fat Quarter Shop has started putting YouTube videos out for the blocks of the the Sew Sampler exclusive patterns. So if you'd like to check those out, we'll put a link below to their YouTube channel, and that way you can go over and see the patterns and their exclusive blocks. Thank you guys so much for joining us in the Hive today. I thought this was a really cute box. I'm so glad to see this Matchbox quilt. Head over to our Instagram here in a few days and I will have that finished for us. Thanks and have a great day.